This one is based on a comment, and I've done it before, but it's kind of pertinent. But it's based on a comment I had a few weeks ago from Eric Jablonowski. And the question is, can you make money on the haulage exchange, the Courier Exchange? Same thing. And Eric says, 0 stars is too much. Unfortunately, the minimum is 1 star. Scam artists. Salespeople are not interested in, they're interested in selling something which is, they're not interested in selling something which is good for you. They just want your money. They sold me an annual subscription knowing full well I have no vehicle insurance or an operator's license. And they will not give me a refund despite not even being on a platform or being able to qualify based on the terms and conditions. He said, I am Polish and there is obviously a language barrier and they took full advantage of. So I'm now out of pocket for my much needed £3,000. I'm writing this view to everyone out there to be beware of a fraudulent company. All they want is your money in return. Forget any customer service or compassion. They dupe me. I want to do my bit so no one else gets duped. Any company that insists on a full year's fee up front with no funds has something to hide and no confidence. So, can you make money on the Courier Exchange? Well, the thing is, there's more to it. Can you make money, and should you sign up, and what should you sign up for? The thing is, you can. I know you can, because I've been doing this for 8 years now. I started with a Luton van, then I ended up with a lorry, then I ended up with a company, then that all went terribly wrong, then I ended up working for the man, and then I ended up with a lorry again. And I found my way. I found the best thing for me is just me and the lorry, and it works really, really well. Is it cheap? No, it's not cheap. It's about 2 years. She's right. It's about, I mean, they sold him nearly £3,000. There's other parts to this. I pay about just over £2,000 a year for my subscription, and because I've been doing it for over 6 months or a year to start with, I think you have to pay a year up front to start with, then you can go quarterly. So rather than having to find 2k in one hit, you've only got to find £500 every 3 months, which can make life easier. Does it make money? Well, yes, it does. It does. I mean, if you don't believe me, you can look through the last 8 years of videos. And sometimes I know I'm in a lorry and sometimes I talk in the land of telephone numbers. So I go, oh, this job's worth 250 quid. Oh, this job's worth 500 quid. Yeah, but I just fitted a new radiator on this lorry. The radiator was £450 plus fitting. And that's cheap. That come from truck and trailer around the corner. And my mate Mark and his boy fitted it. Take it into DAFs, you can double that. So, you know, with every... You know, you've got to know there's a bad side or a good side. Well, diesel bills are expensive. Parking is expensive. You may have to pay for a transport manager if you haven't got your transport manager exam, and who has? These things are expensive. If you do it in a van, it's expensive. But if you're prepared to put the effort in, get up at 5, 7 o'clock in the morning, go to work until like 6, 7 o'clock at night, or 5 o'clock, depends, you know, some days do, some days don't. Put the time in, 5 days a week, really, Monday to Friday, it does make money. As regarding Eclipse thing, he says they sold him this thing knowing it didn't have an operator's license. I find that difficult to believe, because normally they will ask that. They will say, have you got an operator's license? Because they won't let you run. I think they're more worried about the fact that they could come unstuck, and they won't let you run. You try and do the exam. The sort of the entrance thing, and they want to know what vehicle you've got. They'll want to see your driving license. They'll want to see the state of the company. They'll want to see pictures of the vehicle when you bought it. They want to see all this stuff. So that, I don't know. The one thing I will say, and bless him, there could be a problem with the language barrier when you're on the phone, and maybe something broke down. Just be careful. I'd always say start with the minimum that you think you need. I just want sole trader. Yeah, but you want fleet? No, I don't want fleet. I just want sole trader. I want the most basic one possible. I want the cheapest one possible, because you can always crank it up. You can always go back to them and go, I need a bit more. I need a bit more. If you turn around and go, I don't need that anymore, it's been like, you're on that one now. So, you know, you always go up, but you can't go down. This is the thing. Do I think they should have given this guy his money back? Well, maybe, yeah. I don't know the full ins and outs of it. I haven't spoken to him. I'm not affiliated with him anyway. But it strikes me that if they took £3,000 of his money and it turns out he wasn't sort of eligible, you know, wasn't capable of having it, then, yeah, maybe you should. I don't know. But the bottom line is, I've done it before. Are they a fraudulent company? No. No, they're not. And I know this because I'm doing it, and my mate Lee's doing it, and I know other people that are doing it. You know, White Van Man's out there doing it. We're all out there doing it. We're all making money. We're not buying gold yachts. I'm not putting a deposit on the next Learjet, but it's a living, and it's a decent living. And I've always said all the way along, you get out what you put in. It's not a magic wand, and no one's going to knock on your door and give you £1 million. It is an in-out thing. But I've also known people that start. My mate Daniel started on the exchange. He's now got his own lorry company. He's doing very well indeed because he worked hard and he knew what he was doing and he put the time in. And if you do that, you can have a go. I don't want to have a go anymore. I had a go and it all went wrong, and I'm just happy just being me now. But is the Haulage Exchange a fraudulent company? No, it's not. I'm doing the job right now, which I got off the Haulage Exchange. It's the second one, and I've got one to pick up after this. I'll do 3 jobs today. I'll get decent money, and it's not hard. In fact, today's boring. It's too easy. It's sort of like picked up somewhere I've been to before, dropping off somewhere I've been to before, pick up somewhere I've been to before, drop off somewhere, Forks Bays, not a motorway. It's dull. But then on the plus side of things, I would take dull over painful. But yeah, so my bottom line is this. Akram, I don't know what happened with you. I'm ever so sorry for you, mate, and I don't think it's right. But do your research. If you're going to do it, research, and you can look at the channel, and bear in mind, don't just look at the rosy side of things. Don't put on the rosy coloured spectacles. Have a look and go, yeah, okay. Because there are videos on there just the same that go when jobs go horribly wrong, as opposed to when jobs go brilliantly right. But do your research, work out what you need, ring them up, get the best deal you can. In fact, I'll even do a link underneath. I think I've got some kind of affiliate thing that if you sign up from me, you get a better deal, but nothing's ever happened of it, if I remember. But yes, can you make money on the Courier Exchange? Yes, you can. How do I know? Because I've been doing it, and I've been doing it for the last 8 years, and I could be lying, but I'm not. And there are loads of videos to prove it. So, but end of the day, you do you. And if you do it, I hope it works out for you, and if it doesn't work out for you, go and do something else. But I hope you're happy, and whatever you decide to do, I hope you manage to take care and take money.